Well, hey, good morning again. It's Not Time with Pastor Matt, Nugget of Truth Time for Tuesday morning. I think it's April 7th. I can't remember, but it's Tuesday. I know that. All right, so Nugget of Truth number 12 is probably my favorite quote by C.S. Lewis. This is what I wrote in the notebook. This is what C.S. Lewis said. You don't have a soul, you are a soul. This is a supernatural world, not a physical and material one. We need to be just aware of the spiritual realm as aware of the material, physical, and political realm. So the quote is from C.S. Lewis, you don't have a soul, you are a soul. And wow, that's a kind of a poignant thought if you really sit and rest on that for a moment. Obviously, we know about the tangible. We see it, we touch it, we can smell it. It's around us all the time. And I think we tend to think that if we can't see it, touch, taste it, test it somehow in an empirical sense, that it doesn't exist. But what if there's more going on? And what if there is a spiritual realm? And Christians believe in angels, but then sometimes some are hesitant to believe in the role of the demonic or diminish the role of demonic. And the tricky part is, how do you find a balance? I know there's a movie, The Usual Suspects. And one of the quotes in there was, one of the main characters said, the best trick the devil ever played is convincing everyone that he doesn't exist. Something like that. And we tend to only focus on the physical realm, the material realm, the economic realm, but there's more going on. And that quote from C.S. Lewis, you don't have a soul, you are a soul. This is just my body. This isn't who I am. I don't have a soul. I am a soul that happens to have a body. And I don't know how that'll impact your life on a daily basis if we're more aware of the spiritual realm. Certainly over the last few years, Nicole and I on our journey have grown in our awareness of the spiritual realm. Dr. Michael Heiser is his name. He's written a couple books on spiritual beings in the spiritual world. He's a devout Christian. He's a consultant for Logos Software, and he also consults with the Bible Project videos, so he's a solid guy. But boy, he's got some things to say I never heard before when it comes to the spiritual realm. So I don't know if you want to check his stuff out or not. But that's quite the quote. Let that sink in. You don't have a soul, you are a soul. What's the priority? Do you see yourself as a body, or do you see yourself as a soul? And again, I don't know if this conversation gets too ethereal or ambiguous for folks, but we need to be more aware of the spiritual realm. Not to fear it, but to recognize there's more going on. And again, that's a big conversation, the role of evil in our lives and even the role of the demonic and how they attempt to influence us. And so have a healthy balance. Don't be too dismissive. I can tend to be dismissive about things. But also don't see a demon behind every little thing that's wrong. There's a healthy balance in that. But the bottom line is just to remember that we're walking in more than just the physical world. There's a spiritual world as well. And so pray that you grow in your understanding of how that works. Just to be more aware. That would be the key, just to be more aware. All right, thanks so much. I forgot to show you the back of the sign. Reflect him well today. The sun produces its own light. You can't produce your own light. The moon reflects the light of the sun. And as a Christian, all you can do is reflect who God is in you. And so don't be responsible for producing your own light. Just reflect the light that's already in you. Oh, that sounds new agey. I don't want that to sound new agey. But you have the Holy Spirit living in you. So that is the source of the light that's in you. So don't try to work it up on your own. Let God reflect himself in you. All right. Thanks so much. Oh, 5 minutes. This one went long. All right. Have a great day. Bye.